Hello, and welcome to Petrichor Tarot. This is a general message for the collective, one that we will call the Daily Rain. Let's get to it. Today is November 19th, 2025. In the description box of the video is information on how to book a personal reading with me. There's also information on the other social media platforms where you can find me and follow me there as well. In advance, I'd like to thank you for any like, share, or comment of the video. Or if you could subscribe, that would greatly help the channel grow, as well as get the message out to as many people as possible. We start out with the Five of Wands, Queen of Cups, Strength, 10 of Pentacles, and Death. You know, I think you were signaled out. You were kind of bullied, kind of made fun of. Because you are this Queen of Cups. You've always been a Queen of Cups energy. And you're going to continue to be a Queen of Cups energy. You've done the work, and you've had the courage and resilience and the strength to continue to be this Queen of Cups despite all of the negativity that has been sent your way. And it is this Queen of Cups energy because you are so abundant in emotional intelligence, in compassion, in mutual respect and understanding, that your life is one that is blessed over and over and over again. A queen is an energy that doesn't lack. You have more than enough to spare. And because you give without expectations of receiving that in return, the universe constantly steps up and says, here you go. Here is this. Here is that. Here are these ways of blessing you and thanking you for the way that you carry yourself and the way that you manage your energy. You bless others with your grace and your patience and your wisdom. You don't gatekeep. Some people looked at that as somebody that was naive. Dare I say gullible. I really despise that word. Because it implies that there's something wrong with you cognitively. As if you don't understand, you don't get it. There's something wrong with you. You're either you're dumb, you're an idiot, you're stupid, look at how they point at you and they laughed at you. But it's because these people were too caught up and were walking about in their day-to-day with blindfolds on. They were in lather, rinse, repeat mode. repeating the negativity, listening to negativity, creating negativity. The type of people that bully, the type of people that laugh at others, that criticize others, that point fingers, they're the kind of people that they want others to focus on you and your flaws and your weaknesses because they don't want others to notice theirs. And unfortunately, you were surrounded by a good amount of people that were very insecure, that didn't understand how they were truly lacking, how they kept adding in a negative way to their lives every day. When they woke up and they carried out their day, they didn't notice that they were adding to the problem, plural, problems. And it just has a snowball effect, and eventually they're just all caught up in this avalanche and they don't even know it. They don't even know. They don't see themselves because they're surrounded by that same energy of lather, rinse, repeat. And you stuck out like a sore thumb. You Queen of Cups, you stuck out and you stick out. And which is why you've had to rely on you, and mostly you for your emotional well-being, for your physical well-being, your mental well-being, your own growth and evolution. It's been at your hands. You have this growth mindset. Look at how you wear your crown. You're constantly, learning. You pay attention and you add and you memorize and you try things out to see if it's going to add to your life. And if it doesn't immediately add to it, it teaches you a lesson. Which is why the universe says thank you. On a regular basis, the universe says thank you because you are doing the work day in, day out of growing you, of focusing on you, of evolving you. That is what we really are here to do. To be every day a bigger, better, more evolved version of ourselves. Regardless of what everybody else, even our loved ones, our parents, our sisters and brothers, siblings, our own children, irregardless of where they are, what they do, you keep going. That takes a lot of strength. Because again, you are at it the majority of the time by yourself. And death it truly is just the beginning. You're letting go of, these are multiple ego deaths. It's not that you're letting go, it's just that's what's happened. That's what's happening. And this is like your explanation, the answer to why all of this. Why? It's because you've grown day in, day out, and some days in almost like quantum leaps, if you will. And you didn't realize because you're so in the thick of it, because you're It's you doing this, right? And you don't see it. You don't see it for what it is, which is a death. You're no longer who you were. You've transformed and evolved so much that you don't see it. You don't see how so much not of this person you are, who you were back then when you were bullied and you were made fun of and you were laughed at. I have to congratulate you on doing this work. If you haven't noticed it, take a moment. Sit down and really think about who you are right now, who you were a week ago, a month, a year, a decade ago. Could be an hour ago. Because sometimes these types of evolutions happen very fast. But still, congratulations. It's not easy to do. It is not easy to do. Give yourself grace. Treat yourself like the queen that you are. Take care of your vessel, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. Feed it. Nurture it. Love it. Because it's yours. It was given to you with this deep purpose of self-love. Your time is precious, and I thank you for tuning in. Come back tomorrow, like and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. See you next time.